If any of y'all have noticed that a strange amount of my videos are exactly 5 minutes and 20 seconds long, that's because I have zero video editing skills and my GoPro splits everything at like 4 GB increments or whatever, and that's basically the length. So you're just watching a piece of a different video that I'm repurposing for a short one because none of you watched my Kings Island video anyway. And the topic I'm going to discuss today, hey, look at Razer. Razer kicks ass. Is B&M. They're basically their whole portfolio. Down there you see dropping over there is Orion, one of a few of their B&M Gigas. I think it's a great ride, but my problem with B&M, specifically their newest ones, not necessarily their oldest ones, which I prefer, is that they are, I mean, it's kind of like, it goes hand in hand with the reason they exist. They are completely smooth, beautiful, glass, air, ice, beautiful fucking crowd pleasers, and they're just so graceful, and they give you a little massage while they pamper you and shit. That's just not really my fucking style. And it's a good ride. And Fury 325 is the best example out of all of them, substantially better than Orion, and it's still not hitting my top 10. But is it fun? Yeah, of course it's fun. And I mean, you see the operations like landed in the station as the other one's going up. Like, these are reliable crowd pleasers, but that's the problem. I'm just one of those weirdos that doesn't really, need crowd pleasers. I like really rough, crazy shit. Like, compare this to Millennium Force. Millennium Forceless is one of my favorite roller coasters, top 10, while this is in my 30s. And it's because it has a bit of a personality rattle, a little bit, Millennium Force. It's just a little more, unpolished, but still graceful. The aesthetic of it just feels more awesome. And Intimidator 305, fuck knows when I'll get to ride that. I know will be my favorite Giga out of all of them just because it beats you up. And that's my problem with B&M. My fingers in the way, just ignore that. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm unprofessional. That's why I'm using the F word for YouTube videos. It's just, I really don't believe in having such a gracefully smooth, cute roller coaster all the time. And back when B&M was a lot more unpolished, back in the beginning, that represents the B&Ms I like the most. Like, you got Dominator, where it slams you into the station. It's got a little bit of violence going on in it. That's my style. And down there, which is just the strangest ironic thing, which makes me still question why the fuck they built Orion in this park. Down there, you've got Dominator. Man, I am high. Diamondback, which is a better roller coaster than Orion, and it's way older. But here's the thing, it's got a little bit of a fucking vroom vroom rattle. Don't mind that I'm panning up. Look, I'm just a bad filmer, and I don't know what I'm doing. It's because I'm near like the teddy bears and shit, and nobody cares about that shit. I certainly don't. That's why I'm just while filming. Well, anyway, about down there, Dominate. Why do you keep calling it Dominator? Diamondback. My God, Sprite School. Diamondback, is my favorite B&M hyper over Mako, over fucking Cambodian Apollo's Chariot aren't even good, but definitely the best one. And it's just because it has intensity, man. It feels like something. And that's my big problem with B&M as a whole. They started awesome, and now they're just trending toward like Valraven dive, graceful. It's the most forceless shit in the world, and that's the reason that why in 2022 I'm on Team Intamin, Team Gravity Group, and Team RMC, because they're the top three with only classic manufacturers behind them. B&M's like in 9th place, and it's because these companies create thrilling machines. B&M creates reliable things for the general public. And I mean, I understand that they're necessary and good for the general public. I hope they smile a lot. But as far as, an opinionated piece of shit coaster enthusiast like myself, looking at Orion and complaining like I'm a real asshole. Don't you think? It's just, I just vastly prefer the more intense stuff. Anyway, my final thoughts on B&M is that they need to offer, a product line extension to where it's like a nostalgic version of what they used to look like in the 90s, where their coasters actually had personalities rather than being just the marketing champion, beautiful gloss, smoothie air, ice. But I hate it. I want a roller coaster. I want to be able to occasionally get off a roller coaster and be like, wow, that actually kicked my ass. That was some crazy shit. I don't call any B&M crazy shit, and they need to fix that shit. That's just my opinion, and deal with it, man. Fine. But for real, I mean, like B&M, I love them to death. And if you guys think I'm a complete hater, after I ride Patriot, Flight Deck, Afterburn, Talon, Hydra, Emperor, Dark Knight, Medusa, Discovery Kingdom, Raging Bull, and X-Flight, I'll have been on all of the B&Ms in the United States. So step up, motherfuckers.